What up, guys? So another one delayed, orderly network. So looks like because we have a choppy market right now, they're gonna be increasing the wicks for farming orderly, but at the same time they're gonna be also increasing the amount of tokens allocated for the airdrop. On one side, I do understand it because markets are really bad right now, but also the amount of time that they're increasing it really looks like that they're getting a little bit greedy, because we all know that because of farmers, they're making a shit ton of money through fees. So obviously business is business, they're just trying to make some more money. So let's go through what we have here. So it says we're increasing the token allocation towards merit by 50%, increasing the overall token allocation towards merit from 59 million orderly tokens to 92 million, which increases the total airdrop from 10% of the total supply of 1 billion. So basically the total tokens for orderly is 1 billion. That is the max supply, not the circulating supply. And that would be 13.3% allocated for the airdrop. Plus, we're extending the merits campaign for up to 8 more weeks. Dude, that is harsh. I'm okay with 4 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, but 8 weeks, that is 2 months of farming orderly, which is kind of crazy. But hey, this is the game that we're playing. Everything is getting delayed. We have a hyperlane, a hyperleague with not hyperlane. We have a hyperleague with logx, Milky Way. Now we also have orderly. So basically everything is getting delayed because they know that the more time their campaign is active, more money they can do. Because if you check the stats, every single thing that after they stop the airdrop campaign, obviously they're losing traction, volume, making less money. So again, business is business. They're just trying to make more money out of the farmers, or bots, as people like to call us. So if we go now to the blog, let's see. One thing that is kind of crazy, it says that here they have 230,000 unique addresses. What I think it is that most likely there is a big chunk of people that are actually using orderly without knowing it. So for example, if you're trading on logx, and most likely if you're using one of the main chains, which is Arbitrum, Optimism, or Base, the byproduct is that you're already using orderly. So that's why I think it is that high, but that doesn't mean that all of them are going to be receiving a crazy allocation like us farmers, unless they're really using a lot of funds. Then let's see what else. So one thing we need to know is that it will actually decrease. You guys know that the merits are capped at 2 million per week, and now it will be decreasing. So we are in week 12. It will increase until week 20, and for week 13 we have 2 million again. Then we have week 14 1.9, then 1.8, 1.7, 1.6, 1.5, 1.4, and the last one is 1.3. So the more people that are joining, taking more volume, obviously we're going to be receiving less and less and less merits. Now, we did have a previous calculation for merits and the amount of tokens that we're going to receive, which was around 2.45 order tokens per merits. So how we did it is that we calculated the amount of tokens for the merits, which was 59 millions, and we had 2 million merits per week, which was 12 weeks, so 24 million. You divide that by the amount of merits, by the amount of order allocated, which is 59 million, and you would get 2.45. I don't think this is 100% true, because one is that they also have the levels, which is commander, officer, order, and knight, blah blah blah, and so on and so forth. So most likely the higher your rank, you're gonna be receiving a bigger multiplier. But I'm pretty sure that if you're getting one merit, at least you're gonna be receiving at least one order. But doing the calculation right now, I think it is kind of dumb. I'm not gonna speculate on the amount, because obviously they are also increasing the amount of merits we're gonna be receiving, also the amount of tokens, which increased by 3%. So I'm not really gonna be giving you guys a speculation, but most likely it will be more than one if you're receiving one merit. So for every merits that you get, most likely it will be more than one order. Now, in terms of the price, since they're increasing the initial circulating supply to 13.3% for the airdrop, and they already said unless they change it, we will be able to claim everything at TGE. So most likely they will be unlocking maybe, I would say maybe 7%. So we could expect, again, just speculation, the circulating supply to be around 20%, just to use a good number. So 20%, maybe 25%. So that would be 200 million tokens in circulating supply at first. So you guys can do the math. If you think by then the market is looking good, it might hit $1 per token, maybe less, maybe more. 200 million, I do think it is okay, at least at first, and obviously it will start dropping as people are selling, taking some profit, so on and so forth. So I do think maybe 200 million or a little bit less than that should be a pretty good rank. So maybe around $1 per order should be an average. So anywhere between 50 cents, $1 could be the average, and maybe best case scenario could be maybe $1.5. So there you go. Now, in terms of what I am planning to do, to be honest, I'm slowing down. I already mentioned that, I think it was yesterday, that I took my last trade on Sharpe. So basically, if you're farming orderly, the way you do it is by trading on a per platform that is using their technology. So there's no way for you to get involved directly with orderly. So you need to use something like Sharpe, like LogX, like WooFi, or many other projects. So for me, I already have a pretty good amount of points towards Sharpe since it is tokenless. So I can also receive the orderly airdrop and also the Sharpe airdrop. What I'm planning to do is now in the future, I'm also planning to take some trades on LogX, because I was already planning to continue to farm LogX, but using mode. But since we still have the option to continue to farm orderly, I do think orderly can be a little bit better than mode. So most likely I'm just gonna do it maybe on Arbitrum, maybe on base, so I can also farm LogX. Again, that one is also delayed. We should have the airdrop probably last month, I don't know, and they said it would be next month. I'm not expecting it to be next month. Most likely they're gonna be delaying it again, but I just want to increase my points or my LogX tokens a little bit more, and whenever they decide to do the airdrop, I'm cool with it. I'm really not putting any dates on these projects anymore. The only thing is, LogX is way more expensive than Sharpe, than IBX, than WooFi. But when I look into the projects that are using orderly, the ones that I like the most are Sharpe and LogX. But obviously it really depends on you guys. If you want to use WooFi, which is not tokenless, so if you use it, you're only receiving the orderly airdrop. But you can also use IBX, CMDX, Fusion X, which I'm not sure if it is tokenless or not, and many other projects. So it really depends on what you guys would like to use. BitTorrent is another one. So yeah, there you go. Again, if you're starting today, you still have time to participate. If you have been taking some transaction, you already have some merits. If you want to continue, you can do so. But for me, I'm really gonna slow down on this, because if not, I'm just gonna burn all my funds into it. So I'm cool with it. And also, I'm not a trader. So I'm basically farming it, and sometimes I make a profit, sometimes I don't. But if you're a trader, dude, this is your best opportunity to increase your merits, make some profit from trading, and obviously you can receive a secondary airdrop depending on what you're currently using. So there you go, guys. Let me know what you guys think of it. For me, I'm just cool with it. Whatever comes with it. I cannot get upset every single time they delayed an airdrop, because I'm going to have a heart attack. So there you go, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. Happy farming. Bye-bye.